Good morning, everyone. I'm going to be your MC for today. I am Cadet Colonel Maya Rubio. I'm the District Corps Commander here in USD 259. Before we started off with I would like to acknowledge some very important guests we have today. First, I would like to acknowledge Superintendent Kelly Bielefeld. Please stand up. Thank you so much for being here today in support of JROTC and leadership programs. I would also ask all Board of Education members to please stand. Thank you all for what you do for our school district, and a special thanks to Ms. Cheryl Logan, who will be retiring. You will be missed. Thank you for all the support in the JROTC and leadership. I would also like to acknowledge Kansas Department of Education member Jim McNeese. The Kansas State Board meeting is convening this morning, but Mr. McNeese wanted to make our breakfast and show support of our program. So he is here in attendance and is leaving directly from AMAC to drive to Topeka. Thank you, sir, for your support and safe travels. I would also like to acknowledge Sedgwick County Commissioner David Dennis. Colonel Dennis, thank you, sir, for your years of support as an educator and elected official, lending your time and mentorship to our JROTC program. I would love to thank all of you individually, so I'm just going to summarize it. Thank you, everyone, for being here today in your support of the JROTC and leadership program. We all sincerely appreciate your presence. So for some of you who you don't know, you might be asking, why are we here? Well, every year we get together around this time to give a quick report on what the JROTC is doing in USD 259 in the city of Wichita. It is tradition for the Corps staff to address the district and city leadership, and for some of our cadets to share several JROTC life-changing stories. A new tradition we are starting this year is acknowledging some of our outstanding instructors, competitive teams, and individual JROTC and leadership cadets who have set themselves apart through the last year. At this time, Curtis Middle School leadership cadets, led by instructor Chief Master Sergeant William Barnett, will post our national colors. North High School cadet Captain Amanda Rodriguez will sing the national anthem. Please stand for the posting of the colors.
Present arms. Man, make Curtis Middle School post the colors.
Permission to post.
Order, arms, post. Present arms.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Order, arms, dismiss.
Thank you, everyone. Please be seated. At this time, we will have both our JROTC and Leadership Middle School Creed recited. The JROTC Creed is recited by Core CSM Tegan Hughes from Northwest High School.
Morning. I am an Army Junior ROTC cadet. I will always conduct myself to bring credit to my family, country, school, and the Corps of Cadets. I am loyal and patriotic. I am the future of the United States of America. I do not lie, cheat, or steal and will always be accountable for my actions and deeds. I will always practice good citizenship and patriotism. I will work hard to improve my mind and strengthen my body. I will seek the mantle of leadership and stand prepared to uphold the Constitution and the American way of life. May God grant me the strength to always live by this creed. Hooah!
The Middle School Leadership Creed is recited by Cadet Master Sergeant Jordan Ray from Hamilton Middle School.
Good morning, guys. I'm a cadet in Wichita Leadership Program. I will be respectful at all times. I will maintain a high standard of integrity. I will wear my uniform with honor and pride. I will take pride in myself, school, and community. I will strive to help my peers achieve success. I will participate in leadership activities. I accept the leadership challenge. Hooah!
Thank you to the Core CSM Tegan Hughes and Master Sergeant Leadership Cadet Jordan Ray. I would like to give a quick shout out to Wichita Police Chief Joseph Sullivan. This was in our program earlier. I would like to thank you, Chief Sullivan, for serving the city of Wichita, and thank you for being here in attendance to support the JROTC and Leadership Program.
Thank you.
We have several outstanding cadets who will also share their personal stories and leadership and their JROTC journeys. I'm going to be starting off today's award portion, and I'm going to be reciting a quick brief on how JROTC has made a difference in my life. So the name of my speech is called Leaders of the Future. I can see into the future. I know that sounds impossible, and as I'm looking around the room, I just see a little bit of confused faces, but it's true. The future holds adventures, innovation, new ideas, and endless possibilities. I want you all to look around and recognize the cadets in attendance today. These cadets are the future. They are already active parts of a community, learning discipline, and are motivated to become the best versions of themselves. Last year, I was here giving a speech about all my accomplishments in the program, and this year, I'm here for a different reason, and it's kind of an interesting story. During the year of 2020, I knew this cadet. She was a freshman, and she kept a long list of almost impossible goals. Some of them were as crazy as to become president, be a race car driver, go to space, all in the same year. But at the top of her list was to be the district corps commander. She would go around and annoy all of her friends saying how she would make it happen one day, and as the year went by, that goal remained her #1 priority. Well, that was me. I'm sorry to my friends and family, and especially my instructor, Colonel Poole, for how I acted, and you had to experience that for 4 years. So my name is Cadet Colonel Maya Rubio. I'm the District Corps Commander, and the reason I'm here today isn't because of that list, but because of the mentors in the JROTC program that have always motivated me to strive for success, to give me numerous opportunities, and that have made me grow as a person in this program. In the last 4 years, not a day has gone by where I haven't been motivated by my fellow cadets or instructors. JROTC is a family to me, and many other cadets in this program. It's a space to teach cadets on how to better themselves, motivate each other, or just when you need someone to talk to. I can confidently say that that's not something you see in any other classroom. I wouldn't be in my position today without the motivation and skills I have gained from this program. JROTC has played such a crucial role in my life by shaping me into the person many people can look up to. I have gained many skills from this program like discipline, problem solving, and teamwork, and without these attributes, I wouldn't be a successful leader. I have created incredible bonds through shared experiences and challenge and successes with my fellow cadets. Because of the JROTC program, I will always strive for success, and all my experiences have undoubtedly paved the way to my success in and out of the classroom. The biggest opportunity JROTC has given me is to become a leader. I'm a leader in the JROTC program who gets to inspire and motivate young cadets every day to be affected by this program and grow. Being able to motivate and teach these life-changing disciplines and attributes to my fellow cadets are truly powerful because the effects of learning and following these disciplines have changed my life. I wouldn't be here sharing my story if it wasn't for the opportunities and the development I have had through this program. They have helped me reach my goals and be where I am today. So I can see into the future. And what I see is that the cadets in front of me that are going through the JROTC and leadership program will grow up to become great leaders and make a change in our society. Because these programs, during, after, and before school, are motivating the next generation of leaders and teaching them the skills for success. So one day, they can accomplish their goal just like I did. Thank you.
Good morning, cadets, instructors, teachers, and all who support USD 259 with their presence and actions. My name is Lieutenant Colonel Colin Bears, Deputy District of our JROTC program. First and foremost, I'd like to thank our Superintendent Kelly Bielefeld for coming out today to support the program that I and so many others love. What this program has done for me is too much to describe in words, although I can ascribe the root cause to the new perspective I have on life, which has helped me through all the challenges I have faced in my lifetime. I am a lot of things, an IB student, a part of this community, the son of both a military and immigrant family, and most simply a human being who just likes to bake. You see, being a good person who's committed to their work, academics, family, and community is all like baking. It takes time, experience, help, and most of all, a new lens in which to see the world. JROTC has made me a part of a team, but also a family. Over the course of my competitions and community service projects, I have grown to close to my JROTC cadets who I can see myself loving for the rest of my life. What they have taught me is to not focus on the negatives life has to offer, but simply focus on what is important and fight for it with everything that you have. It does not matter how many times I have made a mistake, they will always be there to support me and lift me up. So why should I let the dough of my life fall when I can nurture it to rise? With this outlook, I have pushed forward in my studies despite IB being rigorous with a heavy amount of workload and content because the reward of an IB diploma is worth it. Even though being a leader within the program is always demanding, I push through because the success of my followers and leaders are more important than myself alone. Family might be challenging, but it's the core of myself, so I'll continue to break through any disturbances I may have with them. It might be time-consuming to put effort into the community, but it's where I and those I love live, so I won't ever stop working to improve the community. And any other struggle I might face in my life, I know I can push through. After all, when life gives you lemons, you make lemon bars. Can I get a hooah? Hooah!
Good morning, everybody. Colors, attention, present arms, order arms. You're probably wondering why I shouted out those 3 commands. I had to learn those 3 commands for color guard during this drill season, which takes place in every school from August at drill camp to the all-city drill meet in November. Superintendent Belfield, Board of Education members, administrators, instructors, and ladies and gentlemen, and fellow cadets. Good morning. My name is Cadet Sergeant First Class Hazel Hagan, and I'm honored to be in this position and to meet the Superintendent of Wichita Public Schools. I'm extremely excited to meet other important people to have better experiences and opportunities for my education and my future. I'm proud of myself for being here. I would never have seen myself here in this position back in my 6th grade year. Since then, the leadership program has helped me in the most ways in 3 ways. 1, to be respectful. 2, my bearing. And 3, showing more empathy. How leadership has helped me build respect for myself and the people around me. During my 6th grade year at Meade Middle School, I was problematic and I just was always in trouble or always in the office. I had almost 200 tardies and multiple in-school suspensions and out-of-school suspensions, but leadership has helped my respect by growing and teaching me discipline, bearing, and understanding other people. I am proud of how I am now and how better I am. It was a tremendous change for the better. I would not know what bearing was without leadership. I try my best to keep my bearing in front of adults, my battalion, my peers, and my leadership instructor. Leadership has taught me that lashing out about everything was not the right choice, and I should keep calm and try to stay focused. My leadership as bearing has helped me in frustrating situations and emotional situations. That's why I appreciate bearing, one of the 14 leadership traits. I'm a more empathetic person towards others because of learning how to act like a true leader. Leadership has taught me not to be so rude and to set an example to my peers. Leadership has also taught me how important it is to be there for others. I have multiple experiences where I was empathetic for my battalion or my friends and family, but I have one recent experience that I wish to share with all of you. For example, back in October, my junior varsity color guard commander, who is also here today, had failed to perform on almost 11 commands in her color guard routine. However, I knew it was not her fault. I took full responsibility because it was my fault. I had not taught her well enough during the many drill practices we had. I wanted to support her, so after the routine was over, I noticed how devastated she was. I wanted her to feel like not bad about herself because it was not her fault. It was mine. I comforted her as well as I could. In that moment, I tried my best to be supportive and there for my peers. And that's how leadership has helped me with my empathy. I am pleased to report on November 4th, my junior varsity commander led our junior varsity color guard team to 2nd place overall at the all-city drill meet. I learned no matter how many times you struggle and fail, it is important to keep pushing hard and always strive to be successful at what we do. And we succeed in life when we are not afraid and to try and do our absolute best. I'm not done. You cannot believe how leadership has helped me with my emotions, future, and education, and myself. I am proud of myself for everything I've accomplished and truly done in my life. Leadership has had a significant impact in my life, and I choose to move on with JROTC in high school. I want to thank everybody who has believed in me and never gave up on me. I have learned so much, and I've instructed so many people too. I want to thank my mom and my friends and my family, including my hyper dog Boosie, for supporting me even when I was at my worst. I know how far I've come along in the leadership program, and I do not know what I would have done without it if I was not in this program. The leadership program has helped me become a better person with respect, bearing, and empathy. Thank you, everybody, for listening to my leadership story.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My journey through life in JROTC has helped me become the best version of myself that I could be. Without it, I don't think I would be doing what I would be. I would like to provide some background about my life. I'm going to summarize it, but I was homeless. And in and out of foster care. That's better. Yeah. I was in and out of foster care and homeless when I was with my parents. Looking back, I don't think I would be where I'm going if it wasn't for Lieutenant Colonel Bain, Miss Richardson, or Master Sergeant Summers. They've helped me a lot throughout my 4 years in JROTC. I have a few memories of my father, but it was of him abusing my mother and getting high. The memories I had with my mother was great, but yeah. When I moved to Colorado to Kansas for my adoption, my sister, at the young age of 25, adopted me. She had the means to take me in. When I came to Kansas, Kansas State, they were wanting me to take lower level classes, but my sister and me decided not to. I know this is supposed to be a speech about leadership, but for me, I've been through so much in my life that it's more about what I'm going to do. In my freshman year, my brother Raymond went to boot camp for the Navy, and that broke me because we had never been separated before. I didn't know how to feel or what to do. I joined JROTC because my brother Raymond loved it. Within probably the first month, I fell in love with it because of the people, because it strives to help you become a better person. It's not, you have to do this, have to do that. It gives you a guiding hand to let you become a better person. In my senior year now, after 4 years in JROTC, I've decided to join the Marine Corps to better myself and to be the best that I can be. In JROTC, I learned that it doesn't matter where you come from or who you are, you can still be part of a family. I learned that I wanted to join the military because to make sure I can do better for my family and me. JROTC has made me more of an open-minded person, a team player, and a leader. When I joined it at first, I was not a good leader. I was the type of person that if it wasn't my way, I would get upset and everything. So now, as the position I'm in, it's let me open up my eyes and see where I can go and listen to other people's ideas and take those in. So I'm not just setting my way and getting in my own way. It's a couple different ways it's made me a leader. Last year I was the JV color guard commander, and we had our ups and downs. Practices weren't the best, but we still took first place. This year I was the varsity color guard commander. We did not take first, second, or third. It was a struggle for me since it was my senior year and we did not place. But at the same time, I was around my family. So that I cried since it was my senior year and I didn't place. But having that family and environment around me to keep me up and not letting me fall. That's it, ladies and gentlemen.
Good morning. Today I'll be reading a poem of mine called 0 degrees Celsius. Snowflakes falling here and there, wind chills calling my name. Winter is near. Temperatures dropping, leaving a chill up my spine. People shopping, presents galore. Holidays cheer. Bells ringing, a joyful tone. Choirs singing, winter is here. Snowmen in every yard, send your neighbors a card. People traveling somewhere clear. It's Christmas time. Santa's in his prime. No need to fear. The clock's ticking, people are wishing, New Year fever. Snow starts melting, people begin resting. Sunny days linger. As winter closes, summer dawns in with its expressive ways. Thank you.
Yeah, that was a little different. We wanted Winter. She is an extraordinary writer, so we wanted her. She is going to college next year on a scholarship to continue her writing and that kind of stuff. Where are you going to college at? I can't remember. KU. KU. So she's got a scholarship and those kind of things. As a writer, we wanted to make sure that you guys got to see her skills. Okay. Wow, thank you, cadets, for sharing your stories with us today. What a difference JROTC and USD 259 are making in our lives and our students' lives every day. I'm Lieutenant Colonel Poole, the proud director of JROTC and Leadership. Been on the job about 16, 18 weeks, and I'd like to tell you a little bit about JROTC today, specifically a little different twist on it. What are we doing in JROTC? Teaching and working in the classrooms every day, obviously. Teaching character, values, teamwork, leadership, communication skills. changing lives by inspiring students to be the very best they can be. And you've seen some of those students today. It is very exciting and fun to see the changes in our students every day. The JROTC and leadership curriculum is amazing. The work the instructors are doing in the classroom is wonderful, and I want to spend some time today and visit with you about our competitive activities available to our cadets. So you can see we've got our trophies up here. We're going to give out some trophies today. We really spend a lot of time selling and talking about our curriculum, and it is an awesome curriculum, teaching teamwork and leadership and all those kind of things. But I want to talk to you today and give you the other side of the house on what we really do in our activities. Today we have 7 areas the cadets are given the opportunity to compete in at the high school level, and we are working to push all of those areas now and in the future down to the middle school. When I started 15 years ago in JROTC, we only had 3 extracurricular activities. We had marching, we had physical fitness, and academics. Since then, our teams have grown and more than doubled in number. The current teams available for us today in JROTC are Raider. That's where we do a lot of the physical fitness type things, where running obstacle courses, climbing ropes, and carrying litters with people on. I mean, it's almost like a ranger course where we're competing, if you've ever seen that on TV. But the kids love it, by the way. We've got drill, obviously. That's a mainstay for our program and will continue to be. JROTC academics and leadership teams, where they compete online with all of the JROTC schools in the country. And then drones, you saw some of our drones back at the back of the area here today. Archery, we've been very successful in archery, and robotics, and even air rifles. As you can see, we are providing cadets with a very diverse array of opportunities that focus on physical fitness, discipline, precision, academic improvement, and the STEM areas. What really makes a huge difference in our cadets in JROTC and leadership, though, are the instructors. With 7 seasons, those are seasons. Each of those areas that I've talked to you about, drill, Raider, all those are a season. With 7 seasons, there's no off season in JROTC and leadership. We just move to the next season and start training and preparing for the next competitions. Our first season, Raider, starts as early as July. I've got instructors training students over the summer, running students, swimming students, etc. And our last season, archery, ends in late April with the national championship. It makes for a long and exhausting year. Instructors may practice for 2 or 3 teams a day. East High School, I was over at East High School early this year. They had Raider practice before school at 6:30, and then drill practice after school, pretty much every day. The other day, I was at Heights High School, and they had 4 teams practicing at the same time after school. They had Raider team practicing, they had their drill team practicing, and drones and robotics teams practicing at the same time. If a coach starts practice at 6:30 a.m. and puts the students on the late bus at 6:15, that makes for a pretty long day. And this is a season that never ends. We do it all year long and then do summer camps. The JROTC and leadership instructors are teaching classes all day, coaching 2 or 3 teams before and after school. That's dedication above and beyond. And that's one of the things, that was one of my goals today. I want to honor our instructors. If I could have all the instructors stand up, please. Our leadership instructors, our high school instructors, let's give them a big round of applause. I really want to thank you for all you do, guys. You guys are awesome. I'm going to have Maya, the narrator today, the Corps Commander, come back up here. We are going to do something a little different than we've done in the past. We're going to hand out our trophies. This is a new area that we're starting, and as your school, principals, as your schools receive their trophies, I'd like to come up so we can get a picture, those type of things. So if you would, when your school is called, if an instructor, principal, if you'd like, and your team members, if they're here, whatever, if you'd like to come up, feel free to do that. We've got some people prepared to take some pictures. We want to recognize our cadets and teams that have competed in their season so far. We're going to talk about some teams that did some things last year. We're not handing out those trophies. We're just handing out trophies from this year. We've completed our Raider teams. in our Raider season. We completed our drill season, both middle school and high school. So we're going to hand out those trophies today, and that is what you'll be seeing. We're also going to recognize some teams from last year that had done some major things. We're going to start with 2 individual awards. We will present those first today. It's called the Honorary Cadet. We have a board. You got to see that, sir, a little bit. The Honorary Cadet Board is a competition of cadets who excel in the classroom, in JROTC, and leadership. This board is intended to select our very most successful cadets in each class. They appear before a board and are evaluated based on their overall performance in JROTC, leadership, academic achievement, performance before the board, personal appearance, and their bearing. They're asked questions on leadership, current events, citizenship, and drill. Our honorary cadet winner for the 11th and 12th grade this year is Cadet Sergeant Major Jonathan Zacharias from Northwest High School. Would you please come forward and get your... Super job. It was, you can go ahead and have a seat. It was kind of funny because as we had the board, I thought as they came in, oh, this guy's going to win. And then the next guy would come in and go, wow, this guy's going to win. So, and it was that way all the way, and he was at the end. Very outstanding board and super job. We also have our middle school winner. For our middle school winner, it is Cadet Master Sergeant Jordan Ray from Hamilton Middle School. Super job. Good job, Jordan. Okay. And I have one more thing I want to recognize, one more person that I see out in the audience. Where'd he go? Grant, where you at, Grant? Hey, if everybody would look back here, stand up, Grant. This is Grant Harder. Most of you won't know him, but Grant Harder is graduating this week or next week? This week from Wichita State. He was one of my students 5 years ago. It was in JROTC for 4 years. When he first came to me, he was a little chubby kid, and he, true statement, correct me if I'm wrong, freshman year he could not do one pull-up. By the time he was a senior in JROTC, he was doing 15 or 20. It is my great honor on Friday of this week, I will promote him to second lieutenant. He's been in the ROTC program at Wichita State. And I didn't ask him what his GPA was, but he's graduating with an aerospace engineering degree. It only took him 4.5 years. I said, that's fine. It took me 6. So this guy is amazing, and I wanted to bring him to your attention because, one, I love him, and two, I will promote him to be a second lieutenant on Friday, and it'll be a big honor for me, and I'm really proud of him. You can honestly see that, I can say. Have a seat. Good job. Okay, with that, let's get to some awards. Maya's going to come up and read out awards, and I'm going to hand them out to you guys. It's going to be awesome.
All right, I'm back. At this time, we will recognize our winning teams. First, we're going to start off with Raiders. 8 City League teams competed in our Raider meet. Next year, we are planning 3 meets, and we will have 2 new courses built at Northeast Magnet and South High School. Our overall Raider winners this year are 3rd place, Northwest High School.
Yay.
In 2nd place, Heights High School.
Good job.
And in 1st place, Southeast High School.
You gotta come up too, Miss Cooper.
Come on, Miss Cooper. All
on, Miss
first
Cooper.
place have to come up. Here's the Raider captain, I know that.
Here's the other captains.
Next, we had the Middle School City League Raider meet last April. They ran the obstacle course at Southeast High School and at the conclusion competed in a tug of war. The trophies have already been handed out, but the places were varsity, 3rd place, CMA. Varsity, 2nd place, Hamilton Middle School. And varsity, 1st place, Pleasant Valley Middle School. For the junior varsity, 2nd and 3rd place, Pleasant Valley Middle School. And in 1st place, Crystal McAuliffe Academy. And the winners of the conclusionary tug of war was Crystal McAuliffe Academy. We will now present middle school drill trophies from this year's season, starting with the varsity teams. When your school is called, if we could have a cadet, principal, and instructor come forward for a picture while receiving the award. Varsity drill, 3rd place, Jardine Middle School. Second place, Curtis Middle School.
Quickly.
Quickly, Angie, come on.
I'm not talking to you.
You were talking to the old guy?
Congratulations. I'll get you a picture.
And in 1st place, Pleasant Valley Middle School.
This is varsity 1st place. These guys really, really were good. Super job.
Moving on, we're going to varsity color guard. 3rd place, Pleasant Valley Middle School. Second place, Jardine Middle School. And in 1st place, Curtis Middle School. We're now going to be moving on to the junior varsity division. Junior varsity drill team, 3rd place, Meade Middle School.
Let's go. Come on.
In 2nd place, Curtis Middle School.
Come on, Curtis.
You can
Make
do it.
rounds.
That's a long walk. Good job.
Stayed over there.
And in 1st place, Jardine Middle School. Next is going to be the junior varsity color guard. In 3rd place, Hamilton Middle School. In second place, Curtis Middle School.
This is the most walking she's had to do all year.
And finally, in first place, Jardine Middle School. All right. We will now present the high school city league results for drill. 9 high school teams competed in the league, plus Derby. Derby has already received their awards. I'm sorry, but y'all are gonna have to keep clapping. I apologize. We're gonna start off with our armed teams. In third place, armed drill, Derby. In second place, East High School. And in first place, Southeast High School.
So for high school, there's 9 teams that are competing. We got Derby. Good job, super job, guys.
Moving on to armed color guard. Third place, Northeast High School.
Super job. Good job, team.
In second place, might I add, I commanded this team, Southeast High School. In first place, Derby High School. Moving on to our unarmed drill, Derby High School. In second place, East High School. And in first place, Northwest High School. Now our unarmed color guard. In third place, Southeast High School. In second place, East High School. And in first place, Derby High School. Moving on to our Let 1 teams. This is our teams primarily consisted of new marchers. In third place, East High School. In second place, Northeast High School. And in first place, Derby High School. I'm gonna go a little bit off script here, but if you would, please just look around. There's so many trophies. These cadets have accomplished so much this year. Can we give them all a round of applause? And that was just drill awards. Moving on, we're about to start archery season. The trophies for archery from last year were already passed out in the compilation of the season on March 3rd. Last year's archery season winners for the 2022-2023 City League are third place, Southeast High School. Second place, Northeast High School. And first place, South High School. At the end of April, we had our teams go to JROTC Nationals in Utah, where the best JROTC teams in the nation go to compete. It was so late in the year, we didn't do a proper recognition of our teams that went to Utah and did an amazing job. We had 2 teams that did very well. Our first team that did well was Southeast High School, who came in 3rd in the nation. We had a banner made to commemorate the occasion. The other team that did well was South High School.
Hold on.
Oh. Southeast High School.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your 3rd place in the nation in archery. These are some precision shooters. Outstanding job. Let's go ahead and open this up and make sure it's right. We've got this to put in your gym and or on your wall. This is 3rd place in the nation. This is a big deal, guys. It was at the end of last year, and we didn't do a very good job of getting this out. The teachers were exhausted, and everybody's taking finals at that time. So wanted to make a big deal about it today. This is your 3rd place national team. And we've got a better award than that one too. So.
The other team that did well was South High School.
South High School is your national champion in archery out of hundreds of schools. So they practice morning and night. They had 2 practices a day. That's why they're the national champions. They worked their way into this. They worked their way to be a national champion. Super proud of this group. Good job.
I'd just like to say we can't march straight, but we can shoot straight.
You can see where their priorities are. They're national champions. I don't see too many marching trophies though. Okay.
Before concluding our ceremony, I would like to bring to the podium Superintendent Kelly Bielefeld.
Well, thank you, everybody. Thank you for coming today. What a cool event. What a cool breakfast. Just want to, I'll keep my remarks pretty short, but want to say a few things about really our kids. Like, if you're not blown away, you probably haven't been listening. Remarkable work. And I'm glad Colonel Poole is highlighting our instructors, because that, you heard time after time our kids talking about the word love, that there was love and teamwork in their community, that they loved their teacher, that this really made a difference in their lives. Daniel, your story was pretty remarkable. And Daniel said something, he said, this really isn't about leadership, but this was kind of about my past. But Daniel, your past is your leadership, right? That's going to guide you into the future in everything that you do. And I have no doubt you're going to make us proud someday in whatever it is that you do. But all of you guys, your past is so important in your journey to get to where you're at. And I'm proud that we've put these structures in place to help you be supported along the journey. I have no doubt Jonathan's going to do great things. I have no doubt, Tegan was over here telling me about his life plan, and he used the word pension, right? When I was 18 or a junior in high school, I wasn't thinking about a pension. But these guys have remarkable plans, and they're well on their way for their journey. And I also want to bring up Hazel. Where's Hazel? So Hazel, I loved your story. You're a future leader. I love to hear how the program has helped you, and I have no doubt that your future is super bright. Your past helps you to become a better leader. So your past isn't always easy. Your past can be a hard journey and a hard walk in life, but that helps us to become empathetic leaders, to become driven leaders, people that can really, truly succeed in life. I am the future of the United States of America, right? That's part of your creed. I am the future of the United States of America. And I think all of us old people here feel pretty good about the future of the United States of America, hearing the great things that you guys do today. So thank you for showing up. Thank you for all your awards. Thank you, Colonel Poole, for everything. I'm super proud, WPS proud of all that we do and all that we're continuing to do. So thank you.
Thank you, Superintendent Kelly Bielfeld. Thank you all for attending our program this morning. We hope you had a great time and learning more about the JROTC and leadership programs. Have a great holiday season and a happy new year. This concludes the ceremony.